everybody, it is example 2 from pyramids, calculating the volume. Funny story about this problem after we're done. It says, what is the volume of the triangular pyramid? Thankfully they give us the fact that it's a triangle as the base. So right here is the base. I know the formula for the volume of a pyramid is area of the base times the height of the pyramid divided by 3 because it's a third of a prism. Okay, so my base is a triangle. I'm not going to write in that color because it's hard to see on the computer. So triangle is 1/2 base times height. Remember, the base and the height have to make a right angle with each other. So 1/2, my right angle with each other is the 7, and right here the 6.1. So times 7 times 6.1, let me get my handy dandy calculator. That gives me 21.35 square centimeters. Okay, so my volume so far is 21.35 times the height of the prism. Now here's the common error. What people like to do to put in for the height of the prism, or sorry, for the height of the pyramids now, is the 12.2. That is not the height of the pyramid. The height of the pyramid has to go from the top of the pyramid straight down, like through the pyramid, like you stick a spaghetti straw through it, straight down, and make a right angle with the base. This is on the side of the pyramid where it's not. So for example, with my triangular pyramid right here, what they've drawn is the height of the triangle right here, which would be great if we were finding surface area. What we want is the height that goes straight down through. Okay, so that being said, what do we know that will help us find the height of the pyramid? If we look at it, we know that this length is half of our 6.1, so that would be 3.05. We know the slant, this is called the slant height, the height of the outside of the pyramid triangle. That's a slant height, is 12.2, and we're missing the actual height of our pyramid, so we don't know that. So we have a right triangle, we're missing a side length, so what we can do is Pythagorean theorem. So to find the height, we're going to go ahead and do Pythagorean theorem. So I'm just going to out here do height of pyramid. And I have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I know the hypotenuse is 12.2 squared equals, I have 3.05 because that base isn't the full 6.1, it's just that little half of it. Squared plus b squared. So 3.05 squared plus b squared equals 12.2 squared. Handy dandy calculator here. I've got 9.3025 plus b squared equals 148.84. Subtract the 9.3025, 9.3025. Add b squared equals 139.5375. 5375. Get rid of the squared by square rooting both sides. And so my b is 11.8 centimeters. B is 11.8 centimeters. So the height of my pyramid is 11.8 centimeters. So now I can finish up the volume because I can plug in my height is what we calculated, the 11.8 centimeters, and divided by 3. Now I'm going to kind of do it over here. If you type that into the calculator, your volume should be 370,460. Whoa, that is definitely not right. Just kidding. Hopefully you actually type this into a calculator. It's 83.98 centimeters cubed. So that is how you calculate the volume of a pyramid if you're missing a height. Usually if you're missing any sort of height, you have to do Pythagorean theorem. Funny thing about this video is you might be thinking, oh, that's a lot of work. I already did this video once, I forgot to hit record. So kind of just stepping through the steps of how to calculate the pyramid if you're missing a height. Step 1 is make sure you find the area of the base, and if they're super mean, you might not know one of those heights or the base. Then step 2 is you want to do Pythagorean theorem to calculate the height of your pyramid, and then step 3 you use that to calculate the volume of your pyramid. So it's a lot of work, but it's not hard work because all of you can do volume, multiply, and divide, and all of you guys can do Pythagorean theorem, and all of you can find the area of a triangle. So that being said, hopefully you don't ever record yourself doing something, but forget to hit record. Have a great day. Bye.